Awesome channel alert news. Okay, so there's a brilliant channel, Austrian drummer. Hang on, let me get this right. Austrian Drummerboy, I apologize. Austrian Drummerboy YouTube channel. He does a cover of Shot in the Dark ACDC, where, in my opinion, he actually did a better job of it than Phil Rudd. No kidding. You can see in my comment below why I think that. I love how the vocal starts again for the beginning of the second verse. When the vocal starts at the beginning of the second verse, you do the double kick, and also after the solo as the vocals kick in again, basically, is what I say. And that breaks the song up just that little bit better. And personally, I think that little touch makes it a better performance than Phil's, honestly. That's what attracted me to this channel, was watching him do this performance. And then when I saw how kick-ass it was, I was like, this guy rules. But I've watched a few more, and just for his information and for people who like drumming and whatnot, Phil Rudd did not play on the high voltage record for ACDC. Tony, let's find it. I'll make sure I get it correct. Tony Currenti did. Tony Currenti drummed on it. Tony Currenti drummed on the whole record as a session musician. It was before Phil Rudd was in the band. Tony Currenti owns a pizza shop in Sydney now, but he also was in a band called the 69ers, which I think's that's hilarious, band name. But he also drummed on Yesterday's Hero and other songs for John Paul Young, who's another Scottish guy with the surname Young on the Harry Vander and Young label, which is what ACDC were on, but he's not a relation. I always thought they were cousins, but they're not. And he also was the drummer on the song Evie, which was Stevie Wright band, and that song was a number worldwide hit. You might know it. It goes, Evie, Evie, let your hair hang down, right? That's a number one hit. So Tony Currenti was a session musician for the label that Angus Young's brother owned with Harry Vander. And Harry Vander, the pair of them just churned out great bands like, oh man, a lot of the Australian hard rock pub sound comes from that record label. Another band involved with them was Rose Tattoo, Rose Tattoo is Axl Rose called himself Axl Rose after the band Rose Tattoo. And they even covered a song from Rose Tattoo on one of their records called Nice Boys Don't Play Rock and Roll. So there no Rose Tattoo, no Young and Vander record label, no Guns N' Roses. So isn't it funny, full circle, that the Guns N' Roses lead singer ends up doing a tour with Akadaka? Wow, so it's really interesting. But yeah, apart from wanting to do a great channel shout out to this brilliant drummer's channel, if I had a band, he would be my drummer. He would be in my band in a heartbeat. This kid, he's brilliant. And but I also wanted to give everybody that loves ACDC that little bit of a nugget of information. And another bit of information, actually, while we're at it, if I can quickly find it, ACDC had another lead singer before they had Bon Scott. So Bon Scott died and Brian Johnston took over. But before then, there was actually another lead singer. I used to know his name, because he's on there Can I Sit Next to You Girl video clip here in Australia that often, gets played on. What is that guy's name? I think it's Dave Evans. Hang on, I want to fact check quickly. It's sort of annoying. I know that I'm just fact checking stuff on something you can probably hardly see on the screen in front of you. Dave Evans. Oh my goodness, there's a million of them. Anyway, Dave Evans, from first lead singer of rock band AC/DC. So they've had a lot of different members and a lot of different bass players over the years. But yeah, Tony Currenti did the drumming on High Voltage, the song and the album. Over and out. Love AC/DC and love Austrian Drummerboy. Rock and roll ain't noise pollution.